Yo sé que en este país habemos muchos inmigrantes. Ahora yo pienso que los que estamos aquí tenemos ese privilegio, tenemos la obligación de enseñarles a nuestros hijos, de enseñarles a nuestros nietos, porque uno abre caminos y los niños tienen que seguir. Hay que enfocarles que su salud es primero.
It was May 10th, which as many Hispanics, if not most, would know is Mother's Day. So I'm in the doctor's office and they sit me down and I hear, I'm sorry to tell you, you have invasive ductal carcinoma, stage 2. And it was like someone had kicked me really hard in my stomach. And my first thought was, my daughters, 7 and 11. And was I gonna see them grow up?
I felt confused because I never really thought that it could happen to me and my family.
When I was diagnosed, I remember my husband saying, well, let's call the American Cancer Society. There's an 800 number. And I vividly remember him having the paper of the diagnosis and being on the phone with a very patient woman explaining, and answering his questions because he wanted to comfort me. The ability to literally reach out, pick up that phone and ask questions in your language, in your home, that is a huge, huge comfort.
When you're going through something like this, that's the most important thing, is feeling supported by everything and everyone around you.
I think she handled it so naturally and showed it so naturally to us that she was going to get through this.
And I really admire her for that.
It wasn't that I was proud to say I had cancer, but I was going to own it. I know that I got more out of cancer than it could ever have taken from me.
It brings hope, I think. People can get better from this, and she's proof of it.
Illness does not see your color, does not see your ethnicity, your immigration status, your nationality, your gender. It just hits you. And so if we're really going to be a strong country of Americans of all different backgrounds, but a healthy country, then we need to start thinking about health equity. So for example, in Hispanic communities where both parents are working and more often are working 2 jobs, per person, discussing something that may potentially move you away from that role. It's like you're not even allowed to consider getting sick.
I come from a Latino family, and we see that all the time. Our older family members don't have that culture of going to the doctors. They were not educated about preventive medicine. They show fear of not being understood in terms of communication with the physician.
That is the primary problem that we have in Latino communities, which is very unique to us. Language. Cultural sensitivity should be available. It's part of our basic right to receiving care.
We're talking about equity because it is the just thing to do, to be an inclusive and diverse community.